Hey, 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 hey. How y'all doing? Welcome to 2 cents on a dollar. It is now 7 p.m. Tuesday. 11:17 in the building. So, I don't know what the topic of discussion is today, but you can hear it. We're gonna let this handle that for us today. Where is that?
Monday. Oh,
Y'all bet you see how I'm gonna go. I don't even know this.
oh man. Take it. Make with this. Yeah, absolutely the Dolla. That's very, very necessary, especially once you hit your 30s. It's like, boom. I can actually tell you that actually makes sense. Boom, here's a shift in energy, sir. You need it. You're gonna need it. You're gonna fucking need it. Oh my god. Oh shit. What's going on with the 2 cents on the dollar? Top of the good I guess somebody want to take one last week anyway.
Yo, how y'all feeling? We waiting on the topic.
Blended minds.
Comment line. Comment section.
She got a boost. Yeah. He's in the taco. Next 3 hours.
I'm good. How you doing?
Oh man, it's gonna make you change that shit. No, you can use a taco. You can get them.
So look.
So I already had to put him in it. You can still 28. Still pick another one. Oh, the whole other one.
Let me try to that.
Alright, cool. Hey. Today's topic is bullying. Yeah. Bullying. Yeah, bullying. Bullying. Yeah, dealing with bullying. You're a bully. How you gonna talk about bullying? Here's your own bully. Am I a bully? What's it? Your profession is
Okay, so the topic of today is bullying. What about bullying? What we got going on? What made you think about this topic today?
Oh.
What made you choose bullying? What's going on?
Watching another podcast and seeing a grown ass man get bullied by two wannabe grown thugs. Two wannabe grown thugs. Yep. I don't feel anybody should be intimidated at their place of work, business, school, wherever in life.
So what was his occupation?
Would you consider him an entertainer?
What did he do?
What we doing?
That's a first.
Okay, so
Yes.
and he was getting bullied.
Funny Marco. This is what brought this whole subject about. Funny Marco has his podcast that he does every week.
Yeah.
If you've seen it, you know how Marco is. He comes on there, he's gonna ask you some of the most off-the-wall questions. You know, nothing disrespectful or anything like that. Like it's really just up there. It's like he's really just up there fucking
Trying to get you a
reaction, but like he's never doing anything that's disrespectful to you, what you do, how you make your money, or anything like that. He had who was it? G Herbo and I forgot the other nigga name. Or something. He was light skinned. He had light skin syndrome, but you know, light skinned folks like this, they like to be rude at times. When they're racist. What is that? They're racist as fuck. Like they want to be thinking that they better than people. But yeah, they decided to be disrespectful to this man on his own show. Like, how do you, like, first off, I don't understand how he even ain't swing, because
How it started off.
I mean, it started off, you know, podcast, you know, he's doing his regular, he's doing his regular things, you know, asking retarded questions.
Yeah.
Like,
is he dressed like a hobo?
yeah. Got that big ass.
Good old Marco, boy.
Got good old
with the Gucci slides.
Good. What is the thing? Good little jacket on. But yeah, he's up there. He's asking us questions. As a matter of fact, I think Sammy's about to pull it up. But
What's his name?
Funny Marco and G Herbo interview.
he was asking regular simple questions. You feel me? And niggas decided, as Herbo says, you know, he was like, he wasn't trying to intimidate Buddy or anything. But that's some straight bullshit. Like, it's right there. Open thoughts. The Southside and G Herbo.
Yeah, but you haven't really, have you, out of all this time, you ain't watched it, none of this man's interviews or shows to even tell him this is a joke.
Exactly.
I like him. So I didn't know who he was. That was so face because I watched his shit.
Now, watching the interview, originally, it doesn't start off bad. Like, you know, he's asking his regular questions. Everything, nothing too crazy. G Herbo's actually interacting with it. Not a problem. It's when Southside joins the show that, you know, light skin, me and my boy got to turn up real quick. You feel me? On TV, we got to start showing our ass. Let's make this man feel stupid on his own show.
Okay, so I'm gonna let's fast forward to.
Alright, so well, y'all can't see what we see right now, but so no, you got back up more. You got back up. Yeah. So right about here.
You're not tough like that. You can't get away with it. You know what I'm saying? I could really not
go back some more. So I guess they have wardrobe, a stylist or wardrobe person that gets them ready. They ain't like the wardrobe or whatever.
I feel like you're not asking
What?
So
like you just said here trying to video. You know what I'm saying?
Obviously, G Herbo never watched this on the show.
Can you credit that please?
Oh wow. So he basically.
So okay, so initial background of the story. I don't know. I guess the joke of the day was the nigga did some gambling or something like that, and they owed him $250.
Oh, you thought it was just me?
Right.
Oh.
So he's asking G Herbo. Well, he's talking to customer service to get the money back or whatever, and they talk about some. You talking about $250? That nigga $250K. $250. Shoot, I can get you $250. But that's what he disrespects.
Yeah, that's what you want all that, bro. We ain't tripping about the 2 I got 200. That's all I got. That's all you got, bro? Hell yeah. All right, man. The fuck, dude? We got
That's crazy.
what's going on? The TV trying to carry you. Man, pay.
Like, why niggas think they got a little bread today?
Nobody got paid. Looks up.
They got anyway towards anybody.
Nobody paid. Okay. Fucking up. Like, I don't really
That's
shit I did because I used to go years without paying.
And I commend this man for
It's not tough like that.
keep
You
it
can't get away with
composed.
it. You know what I'm saying? I really not pay this, but you can't.
We got our show going on. Let these niggas be on this shit acting like this. I'm sorry for the crew, but don't fuck your whole house up. These niggas ass. And some shit like this. If our shit got like this, right?
You shut my house with nobody.
And like this start acting up on the show. Nigga, I'm beating that nigga ass in your house. I'm sorry, whatever holes I pay for it. But yeah, I gotta beat that nigga ass.
Nobody in my house. We're gonna be on this closed location.
That's crazy. Look, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tripping because this is my first time seeing it or hearing about it.
Now look at this nigga Southside.
Man, like, I'm just fuck right now.
So now you do what your friend do because he's just rocking the whole fit.
Yeah.
This is tough.
Like, so it's like, okay, now you're homeboy on the show, and you in my eyes basically trying to show out now. It's like Batman has been joined with Robin. Time to turn up. Fuck.
That's crazy.
I'm fucking bro. He said that. I'm came to chill. I'm just here. I'm just the Undertaker. I gotta be game. What the fuck else I'm gonna do? If the Undertaker
Bullying is not right, guys.
Like,
Okay. So did the interview get any better? Or did it go get worse?
oh, it gets worse.
Okay, so if you Undertaker, I'm king. You can be a referee.
Yeah, you right.
Like,
Call him out his name.
Oh, wow.
Fuck you get that hat from, bro. So,
So, okay.
I got this party nowhere. Tarjay?
No, like, you're not about to take my shit off of my head and throw it. There's a point in the show that they said that they don't have on camera where they take this man's $30,000 watch and break it.
They break the man watch?
Yes. $30,000 watch. Now, like I said, I commend this man for, keeping his composure and shit like that.
30 grand.
30 grand. Fucking y'all up.
The fact that he allowed the show.
He's a comedian, not a motherfucker. He don't get free.
It's
He a grown man, though.
the
I was
fact that he
snapped.
allowed the show to keep going. Period. That shit was
That's why I said
His professionalism is all because for you to be able to
Still got no concept that you might make some money off.
you
About to make some money off.
just gave the biggest one man extra just because they
Trust me,
done that shit.
the off-air footage, somebody got it.
Nobody got it.
Somebody got it. Somebody got it.
They showed the off-air footage. All they asked was their voices.
I guess he like shit. She can really take it with a grain of salt. She was talking about shit all that shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? So
That's how I know.
It's not even just talking about you. That brought this shit to my. It's the actual physical. It's like you grabbing my shit off of me and throwing it because you don't like me.
I got most of them on two catalogs, but I was moving so fast, gang. Like I really would have did though. I had like my flights were getting delayed. I was doing so much shit to really come back. Not for you, for him. I really can't. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about you. Cold. Yeah. I came for him. My flight got delayed 3-4 times. I'm in the airport. I took 90 pictures.
I don't even know what to say about it.
90. Take 2 weeks.
I didn't know he on that kick. I don't know about that. It can be a thing for me. I was trying to get to the point to where they took the man watch, but it's.
No, they're not gonna show that on it.
Oh.
I just
Like-
want to see them go at it. I'm like,
So really, what I'm trying to say is, when it comes to bullying, like, what is it that really brings that shit about? And how should it really be handled? Whether it be you being an adult, a child, in the middle.
But you got
Well, I'ma tell you like
comes in all types of forms.
Yeah, all types of
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
the way
I'm
he
saying,
handled it
I'm
was
saying,
professional. But
how are you handling it as an adult when you're getting bullied, or when we have our children getting bullied in schools?
People try to bully me all the time.
What, by calling you a midget? This is true.
No,
You're a fucking midget.
people try to bully me all the time.
Who?
A lot of people. They try to bully me. A lot of people will.
You got
A lot of people will jump in front of me and lie.
I mean, they probably didn't see you.
No, regardless of whether they didn't see me or not, they seen me. If they didn't see me, I'm pretty sure they heard me.
Afterwards.
You know.
Afterwards.
So.
Excuse me.
Exactly.
That's exactly what you said. Guess what they probably do? Move.
No, they don't. Not all the time. A lot of the times, I don't get great customer service.
is that because he's a child?
Regardless, whether I'm a child or not, you should give me great customer service. And yes, that will be the problem a lot of the time. But you should still give me a customer service whether I'm a child or not. I took my son to a homecoming dance the other day. And my son sent me a text message and said, "Can you walk to the door, please?" I guess he was having a problem with ticketing or whatever. I don't know. But the lady in front of the door was like, "Are you a student at this school?" And I was like, "I have a student at this school." And she was like, "Parents are not allowed in here." Like, she was just. You see what I'm saying?
I'm allowed
Like,
wherever my child is. Okay?
Thank you.
But it's just, the fact is, yeah, there's bullying in all types of form and fashion. But how to handle it these days, he handled it well, sending the invoices and everything. But he got the footage that he needed. But all that goes with, you cannot just walk away no more. That old term, the old way of handling bullies.
Turn the other cheek.
You turn the other cheek. They gonna still do something to you. You can't even take your eyes off them. So you gotta outsmart them, outthinking more. Be prepared. Be prepared. Had a man. So
I'm still tripping on the fact that I want to see the off-air footage as well, because I'm trying to figure out how far this shit got, like, and I want to see like his body language, his facial expression. He's like this the whole time.
I mean, he turned up. You arching back. Everybody leaning forward right now and kind of swell up, and he's sitting back chilling. He shows no type of aggression.
And they giving these men liquor.
That's why I said they're not showing no type of aggression over there. But they got aggression posture.
I told you, that's that light skin syndrome. All y'all light skin folks, yeah, I'm attacking y'all. Y'all some angry ass motherfuckers.
I mean,
They don't
okay.
gotta seem like
I'm
they
sorry,
want the
y'all.
hardest. That's
Okay.
Because they saw.
Just be you. They ain't gotta be soft. It's just, you don't gotta prove what's been proven before. So it's all about maturity right there. And a lot of bullies don't have that maturity because they really have some insecurities of what's going on. I was like, that man's supposed to be a so-called boss, but you got the Napoleon syndrome right now.
Little man.
Like everybody, most famous people know
I mean, I
under
get
5'10". Like damn near. Like especially the entertainers. I was like,
Except for R&B singers.
Like, that's the question.
The rappers are small and the R&B singers are like wannabe NBA players.
Never got that.
Never understood
I
that
guess
shit.
that make them feel big.
I guess so, but
I guess because, most rappers rap angry.
see, I know Diamond Quality, and that man ain't made it yet. I see you got to put on for the media and stuff like that. But you see her goes, and you see his. It's two different believers, man. You see the nice soldier, but them shits is shining, and you see his boldness, and it's just dope. Somebody need to bully him on fucking jewelry.
No comment. All I know is.
I'm about to call my boys. To call my boys so get him celeb for
All I know is.
I was like, hey, he'll school you on jewelry, man. It's like before you walk in the church, so you got no questions.
Question. Do y'all feel like people?
I'm just saying.
Question. Do y'all feel like anybody
You gotta fake it until you make it.
could bully at some form of fashion?
Yeah, I bully the bullies.
I've been a bully before.
I bully the bullies. I was like, I ain't fuck. That was one thing. So does that count?
I don't think I ever was a bully.
I don't know the way you stiff arm that client that one time. They couldn't fool the fuck out of me. That's off the books, people. That's off the books. Client was late. I
was protecting my space. She got angry. She got upset. She got irate in a small square. So I was pushing her out of my space. It's smooth.
Went on.
That's how far it went on. I walked outside.
I bully my clients all the time. They know. Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
but they love it.
I'm definitely saying it's a love-hate relationship.
You make your clients will need therapy after they get a haircut.
Great
the haircut is supposed to be the therapy.
That's crazy. That's insane. No. So I bully my clients a little bit, but not like how y'all bully y'all clients.
I don't bully my clients.
Whatever.
I don't.
Whatever. You torture them like you said.
I don't torture them either.
What you do to them?
The only form of torture that they can say that I do to them is with alcohol, which is, I ain't gonna lie, required.
Yeah, but how many sprays?
Enough to cover the entire surface.
But first you spray it on the paper.
No, I don't.
And then you'll spray it in their
In
face.
the head, yeah.
In their head.
I spray
the
the
hair.
hair
And the ear. A few of them that walked out rubbing their eyeballs. I was like, I seen a couple with the beard dripping of fucking sea breeze. I was like, damn, bro, you took a shower? Cut fresh though, but man, you hot? You hot? You good?
Clean. Antiseptic clean. They smell great. Look at this shit. They still going.
They went back and took the money. Talking about you.
They took the money that they gave him out.
Which is
that is ridiculous. You trying to stunt and you take it back. You be an Indian. You take it right back.
It was 15,000. So I started thinking about actually trying to show up. It was only 15,000.
Yeah, you took it back.
It was over 15,000.
That's your fault. Drop that shit. Hey,
that's crazy. So I'm tripping. I'm still tripping off this shit. Have y'all ever been fighting bully before? Have somebody ever tried that? Like, motherfucker got 20 fingers over there beefing.
Oh yeah, I love when they get 20 fingers because I get ignorant. That'd be the funny part because I'll be laughing the whole damn time. I'll be like, oh, word down. That's funny. Your mom was saying that same thing with my dick in her mouth. You want to keep going?
I'm not a text about it. Be like, you know what I'm at.
Damn.
I've sent that. I've sent the whole location. Come on. You can try to bully me.
I don't even respond to the
pull up.
At all. I don't respond. It's irrelevant.
Now, depending on the level of tension and how violent you're talking, I don't like looking over my shoulder. Pull up.
Man, boy, depending on
let's get over.
Then it's really pull up. Because if I haven't smoked and you're talking that drop dumb shit,
Okay.
That's the perfect time. Appreciate it. What's up?
I'm not gonna entertain it. And 9 times out of 10, if you harbor that shit, if you harbor some shit that wasn't entertained, that's solely on you. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not gonna entertain your bullshit. I'm really not. Like I didn't entertain the line. That she was on her full shit. I pushed her out my door and I let everybody else deal with her bullshit. because I wasn't about to. And it was just that simple. Everybody else wanted to.
45 minutes late.
Everybody else wanted to entertain her, and I was not about to.
You know, I don't understand bullshit.
Exactly. So I wasn't, not, girl, Pop, did you read the policy? Oh, take me to court. That was my response. Just walk out.
They never read the policy.
I don't know what to tell you, reading is fundamental. You should not sign your name for no shit that you don't read. That's stupid as fuck. That's your fault. You put your credit card, your name, all of that, your address, all of that, your email,
You got that.
all of that.
What the hell? You guys are crazy. Do not bully people. Do not bully.
Sound like what?
Yeah, you gotta listen to this part right here because he ain't got no necessity to touch this thing.
I want to run back a little bit.
This is the average thing between toxic.
How to react to new types of bullying. How should a kid react? How should a teenager react? How should an adult react?
Verbal bullying is crazy.
All types
Verbal
of bullying.
is crazy. Who walked up on stage?
I don't know. You should cut the volume off and start fast forwarding. Oh, yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
Stand up. No, we ain't playing with my foot. No, why stand up? We ain't with my foot.
His knees weak. We already see it.
Any from Chicago.
Mark, I'm from Chicago. I can't work. Right. Who was our partner?
So they invited him.
Then our last home movie, I never seen her face. That's how I know his ass is anybody. He's just in a way. So what I was doing in high school, give me break down. What I was doing, I was rapping the fucking off. Now I know he laughed. Nigga, yeah, probably $700 coach. But I wasn't rapping it. I was rapping hip hop. I never rapped the hard way. I never had a fight in high school. Yeah, I wasn't rapping. I never held a fight in school. Somebody oh, cap, nobody.
They put the money in his pocket. Yeah. There you go. Let's look at it.
Like it's cool when it's tight.
That was putting you gave me the money.
Put my motherfucking money back in the motherfucking shoes, bro. For you and your boy be fucked up here. Put your money back in the shoes, bro.
Hey, no, it's all love.
I should have brought him that. Because I feel like it's not going how it's supposed to go.
This is going.
I'm scared,
I
bro.
know he's scared of me, bitch.
Yeah, like he's terrified, bro. Like, you put this book ass picture up. Like, put this picture up, bro.
Crazy, boy. I swear.
No, y'all cool.
You gotta know how to react to bullying. Special sense, child sense, adult sense, period. How would you react? Give me your 2 cents how you react to bullies.
That's crazy. All I know is this some bullshit. I'm sorry, but the way they acted on this show and the way he just like, I guess, cause I just would have sat there. I don't know what I would have said. I just would have been scratching my head the whole time. I would have had to ask. My question was just like, y'all think it's cute?
All right, man.
Oh. There you go.
Like, hold it to the end to the image.
I got you, Marco.
It's good.
So he's just come on.
Maybe you need me.
Huh?
Yeah.
You need me.
He's just trying to get through the damn interview at this point.
Oh, this one too.
I got you trying to fuck it.
You need both of us.
Yeah.
Oh hell no. You see what I'm saying?
I need y'all to know that. It's how we go. I really respect him. This is one brother. There's no
Hell
respect.
no. Fuck that.
Like he's so
Fuck
fucking.
that.
He
I
drunk.
know every year.
He drunk.
Not just drunk.
No,
No, you look.
This shit is not possible.
Bro. Yep. 100 up.
100 up.
100 up. Well, call me.
So like, what's your real name? Cause you can't be part of the gang and call me your real name, cause I know Mark without your name. Huh? What?
All right.
What, you Mexican?
You, Paris, real name?
Yeah, that's it. My Summers.
Why the fuck you just trying to say that shit in French, nigga?
Yeah, he trying to act like that.
Nigga look up like, what?
You gotta say it in
That's my name.
Mark, United States.
That's what they call me.
They call you fucking funny Marco.
No,
I love her. This shit is so funny.
No, I got street names. Polo.
Polo what?
Just Polo. That's it.
But why's your name Polo?
Cause I did a lot of shit back in the day.
But what the fuck does that got to do
Like
with
Polo?
oh, boy. No. Marco Polo.
What the fuck is this about? Like,
Basically, no one is not even doing a lot of sick rap.
No, I just broken cars and shit.
What you got in the car?
Shit, all the shit I need.
they actually add this shit. It's so crazy.
Cars and shit.
He said he had the air. He about to let no nigga just come on this shit and then he not air the shit just cause the shit ain't go the way he's used to his shit going. Fuck it.
Still contract. You still got paid off of this. We got paid off of this, but I mean,
I
still.
feel it.
$1,600
Ain't nobody get hurt.
reactions to
Nobody got
bullying.
hurt. I mean, I
What's your
feel that.
reaction?
Nobody got hurt.
Chairs got flipped.
No chairs got flipped. But don't throw no cups in my face. Like, it's,
That's why he's professional with it, but he just need to get his footage.
yeah, I mean, I would
Yeah.
have to ask. I mean,
You know what I mean?
just because they were asking, would it have went left if y'all, do y'all think would have went left if you didn't ask the question that they did not like?
It would have been if he had a hostile type of energy.
Even if you
Because you think it's just them two, it's just because they just two on stage. The rest of the people's right outside.
What I'm saying is, even if you just calm, like you did now.
I see it. All right, all right.
Asking the questions that they did not like, you should be with them.
Yeah.
You be like this.
Same, but you can't say that.
That's how you be hearing about this.
I mean,
Sorry.
Yeah, no, my nigga, he done took a big You sound like that nigga eating me out.
So at this point, he really just like sitting there like, okay, how long do you think you have to go on? Like how long?
Let them embarrass themselves.
Pretty much.
Right, but I'm
That's why he's like,
saying,
give more alcohol.
Right, I
Right,
know what they might do. They might start fighting each other like a camera. That's part of the
that's a lawsuit right there. You can keep on, keep filming. Keep filming.
how long?
You already got indictments and shit like that. Now you want to add more shit to it.
How long is
He's the player.
his average interview? Like an hour and 30, or they just different according to who he's talking to? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, but you got all four types of bullying. What about people who like
Dolla did that real quick stuff.
They're like women bullying the men with a fuck ass list.
what they list?
Yeah. That dumbass list that they posted. I tell you,
I don't know what
I was like, damn, man.
places where you can't, but
hookah bar?
or we can't take you on the first date. I said, I looked at that list and said, bitch, you gonna stay at home.
Where you going? I'm like, where the fuck we
You
going?
gonna stay at home.
Hold on. So what's on the list?
All types of bullying.
Cheesecake Factory,
All types of
Applebee's, Red Line,
Olive Garden.
basically
Olive Garden.
all franchise food places, hookah bars,
Sports events.
sporting events. We can't go to the club.
First
We
of
can't go
all,
to movies.
first of
We
all,
can't go to your house. Ice cream dates are banned. We can't even walk in the park.
What?
Bitch,
Okay,
what the
first of
fuck
all,
are we supposed to do?
Let me tell y'all.
I
I love fucking baseball. People don't know that about me. But baseball ain't the tickets be like cheap as fuck. I love fucking sporting events. Why not take me to a sporting event for a first day? That shouldn't be fucking lit. Walk through the park. I like trails.
The new age,
Walk through the park is fucking lit.
the new age women is how they go. It seems like
First of all,
they verify their worth by how much you
Cheesecake.
spend on them.
it's my favorite dessert, so why not go to Cheesecake Factory?
That's number one.
Like, what? You said that's number
That's
one?
number one on the
That's
list.
number one on the list. Oh, you fucked up.
Hold on. You know what's so
girl about to put a remote on her ass. We little American.
You know what's so crazy? Check this.
I was like, nigga, you know I used to score her all over. I was like, don't wait to know me bi-weekly, nigga.
I've never eaten at the Cheesecake Factory. Ever. I've never eaten at the Cheesecake Factory. Ever.
Because it's on the number one list. They already got the member.
But
Shit, if you do that.
But
That's what
I would very much appreciate if somebody take me. I don't give a fuck if it's the first or the second day. What the fuck?
269.
That's crazy. That's crazy to me. I don't know. So what else I got on the list? Because it sounds like this list is a crock of shit to me. So, because I like to go a lot of places. I like to go.
Yeah, bowling's on that list.
I whoop your ass in bowling. I whoop your ass in pool.
I know.
We can set up motherfucking
Virtual
dominoes.
reality
We
spot.
can go to the crib and play dominoes. What you want to do? It is what it is. I'm not understanding. Huh?
You know what I'm saying? I'm stuck at bowling, but I will go.
I suck at bowling too, but I'm gonna whoop your ass. Hey, that how me feel. Hey, I suck at everything, but guess what? Whoop your ass. Hey, you talking about?
That shit weird.
I'm rolling all the strikes in my
That's
head.
weird.
Every time we go down, strike. We might got knocked out too, but you know, it was a strike in my head. I'm telling you.
I want to.
I'm telling you, man, that's crazy. This is my first time. How long has this been out?
You said what?
Hopefully you don't need a heart.
Yeah.
Bruh, the man averaged 21 points in 13 minutes.
Come
During preseason, you think he's not getting that shit? You're crazy, bro.
Okay, so what's on this list? The list says
That was good.
Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili, Chipotle, Olive Garden. The movies?
The movies.
What?
You heard me? The movies.
What?
You cannot go to the movies.
Well,
Any fast
I can understand the
food
movies
chain,
as a first date because you can't talk to the lady and nothing like that. That's understandable. That's understandable, but that still should be.
I don't know,
That shouldn't be
cause I
a
don't know. We going on a date. Y'all can go eat dinner and go to a movie. Dinner and a movie.
Shit, you go to
I mean,
that's dinner and a movie.
Yeah, I can
That's right there.
Yeah,
That's a dinner, movie, and drinks.
You know what I'm saying?
depending on the set of year, because these new age movies ain't really movies no more. So that I wouldn't put that on the list because there's some
I don't
movies
know.
that have whole lounges. You get a whole table service order and shit like that.
Why not the gym? If y'all both gym rats. why not
Exactly.
go to
What's wrong with the gym?
Because you can show, talk, and work out.
The point is, we're going to bully us in there.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's definitely female bullying
What's
on
wrong
the
with
male
coffee
on
dates?
the male side.
What's wrong with ice cream dates?
Ice cream dates are great.
Okay, so I understand the family functions because if it's our birthday, my feelings will take it to your family function.
Yeah, I can understand that, but I mean,
But
at the end of the day, you will have to meet them sooner or later if they fuck with you.
somewhere that
But I hope they fuck with you.
somewhere that requires a long drive.
So, bitch, if you
What if
really
you're not
want
driving? If you're not
exactly.
driving,
What if I
then
said,
it's
hey,
like-
for our first date, fuck it, let's go to
I was tripping.
Let's
I
go
was
to the
tripping.
damn mountain.
No,
Or
I
some shit.
was tripping when I heard
A
this
bar
man,
for
girl
Jay-
talking about
Ride
this
with-
man owes her a second date because he paid with a credit card on the first date. I
Yeah.
was like, he took you out.
So he spent. They were basically saying that he didn't spend.
So he
his
owed
money.
for his
He
credit
paid
card.
the
So
government.
he paid
He
the
spent
government.
the
He didn't pay
government's
his
money.
Yeah, he didn't spend his.
That-
Like, don't come here
What?
if you don't got a debit or
a
cash
debit
app
or
or
cash app.
or cash.
I looked.
Or
When he
cash.
sent me that
I
video, I
was
looked
dying.
outside.
I was like, what? I was like, the man can't even have a great credit score to have a credit card be popping.
This is
Oh,
That's my money.
It's my
What
money.
the
I'm
fuck you
paying it
talking
back.
Waffle House. Hold up, the hookah bar is on here.
The hookah bar.
Hookah bar.
And these bitches love some hookah.
Every story
But
you
we
can
can't
catch
go
a
to
bitch
the
on the
hookah
hookah.
bar.
Every fucking story you can catch a bitch on the hookah.
That's crazy.
Most of these girls got hookahs in their cars, riding with them.
They ride with
The
these little
best
baby.
place
riding
to
with
take her on a first date. Guys, the best place to take anyone on a first date is to do something you already enjoy doing. Stop making a mistake of going to dinner. Stop making the mistake of trying to take the girl somewhere to impress her. Because it makes you look lower value. Hey, if you want to go out with me, we can go bowling. We can go shoot pool. We can go get a workout in. Things I already enjoy doing.
Exactly. Why not go shoot
We going to a
pool?
virtual reality park.
Why
That's what
not
I
go
like to
shoot
do.
pool? That is dope as fuck to me. I whoop your ass. And
That's another sort of deal. You're not trying to make things work. You're not anxious because you already enjoy doing this thing.
Exactly.
Stop trying to impress women on this, and it should be a test for her. Hey, let me see that you qualify to be a part of my life. The best place to take
I
her.
gotta listen. I don't know about these new age women. They ignorant.
So do you consider that bullying as a woman?
Say it again.
You consider that bullying as a woman? That demand of a list?
That's a good question. You consider that bullying for a woman? Because it's all forms of bullying,
Right.
and that's a real.
I mean, I can see how a man would look at it like that, but if you got outlandish standards, then you're the one that's gonna be alone. You're the one that's losing out. You're the one that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, if ain't nobody's gonna go up and beyond and out there waiting, if you find somebody that do that.
I'm just saying, no, like you said, if they got outlandish standards, they just need to be in the same parties and areas where the outlandish kind of money is at, because obviously they can't get themselves there. So there is a setting for them, but they might not be at that level to get that, to receive it.
Of course they're
So
gonna
be
be
a wake-up
around
call. It's a wake-up call.
around it. Of course they're gonna be exactly. So let them have that wake-up call. I don't feel like.
But they ain't have no wake-up call. They bullying. Like they bullying their way into that lifestyle. I don't want to work. I don't want to do that. You're a capable grown-ass woman.
And then it's like, I don't know how you're bullying your way into a lifestyle unless a man go for it.
I hear plenty of times. I was like, oh, if he ain't spending like $200, I spend $200 on myself on lunch for myself. I'm like,
but the man has to go for it. Are you gonna get her the $200? Are you the type of nigga that's like, yeah, I'll pay you the $200?
Yeah, but listen to what I'm saying. On myself. When another nigga say how much he spent on a date, it's not for himself, it's for us. I was like, so what are you striving for? So it's just like, okay, you spend it on yourself, but aren't willing to spend that on the person that you're interested in. And most of them are gonna be like, hell no. Bet you that.
Which is crazy. I don't understand that. Because you naturally spend on the people who you love. Like, naturally. When you walk in the store, you think about them, you naturally spend. You know what I'm saying? When y'all go out to eat, when y'all go out to do things, you naturally spend. I mean, that's on both ends of the spectrum.
That's how it's supposed to be. That's how we like it to be. That's what some of us expect it to be.
Okay, so if it's not like that, and that's what you expect.
Yeah. And some people settle, but that's the thing. Some people lower their value and lower their worth to accept the bullshit.
Whose fault is that?
The bully. The bully. The bully. I was like, there's all types of trauma. There's all types of trauma now. And you get trauma from bullying. So yes, that's called depression and all types of stuff. So do I want to be alone? Do I want to be alone, or do I want to accept this bitch in my life?
It's called Munchausen syndrome. That's what it's called. Okay, so it is a form of, trauma that comes from that. It's a lot of forms of trauma that people obtain.
That's all I'm saying. So it's just like, when we're going to start talking about that, and when women are going to start admitting that's a type of bullying. Like,
man, look,
if you want that lifestyle, then you need to be in Dubai or something, bitch. Like,
what they want us
go
to
get
do
shit in
is,
the face. What?
most black women die from the hands of their lovers. Why? Because most of them are mentally what?
Ill.
Out of whack. So
mental illness is real, and most people are in denial. Or they
most people ain't trying to go. They don't know. They ain't trying to go get seen about. They're not trying to hear, what's wrong with them, or that they have a problem, or that the way they think is unnatural.
No man.
Or that, you
If
know
you
what I'm
didn't have a
saying?
daddy in your life, no man is gonna love you like
or
that.
that they don't pay attention to their emotions, or they haven't responded to things that happen to them in their life over time. So people be like, some people don't want to be saved. Some people feel like they don't need help. What do you do with those type of people? How can you help somebody who don't want to be helped? And it's crazy because a lot of the times the person that's doing the bullying is the person that needs the most help.
Yeah, most bullies are hurting on the inside.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you don't know what's going on in their household, or because usually when you see a bully, that's a behavioral thing. And most behavioral things are learned behavior. So if they're getting bullied somewhere,
Someone in their house is getting bullied.
ladder effect. They gotta make somebody feel the same way they feel.
Yep. Yeah. Some people will turn a verbal abuse into a physical abuse. So they might be verbally abused, and then they might physically abuse someone else because they were verbally abused.
Yeah.
So,
Because you can't tell somebody else's reaction. You don't know how they're gonna take it, or how they're gonna spin it, or how they're gonna escalate it.
that's insane. People do it all the time. Okay, so look, I don't know if I'm gonna put this situation right, but me and my mother was having a conversation about Dapper Dan. Y'all know who Dapper Dan is, right? Okay. You know who Dapper Dan was? Okay. We was having a conversation about Dapper Dan. Dapper Dan is...
Explain to the public who he is.
Yeah, I'm gonna explain. I don't remember his real name, but...
No, Dapper Dan's
Here. He was a fashion designer. What he did was he took high-end designer fashion and created his own style with pieces of the high-end designer prints. And it became big. A lot of artists wore his things. Music artists, movie stars. He became really big. And the companies then banned him. They banned him from shows. He lost a lot of money. He ended up having to start. He wound up. He started over. He made millions, actually, and had to start over. He had a whole storefront where it became a problem because two men who was boxing at the time got into a fight in front of his storefront, made a big deal because the high-end brand prints was in the window in the background. That's how his store got closed. When he started over, he started in his house. So he started continued to make his brands, because they shut him down. They shut him down for using their brand, buying their stuff. Because, buying it, you using it, but you're not paying for it type shit. You're paying for it because you paid for it. But you're not asking them, can you use their brand? So they shut him down. And I forgot what happened. I can't remember what happened specifically, but all I know is he ended up getting a contract deal with them, with one of the high-end brands, or with all of them to fund his clothing. But before that, they shut him down. He had to start over. He can sell his stuff, supposedly he can sell his items. But they started now using his same ideas after they shut him down for it, making it a style and selling it basically the exact same item way, a little twist on it.
Yeah.
But they basically take his idea after they have stopped him from working.
That's called big business. That's called big.
It's called big bullying.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
also you gotta read the trademark laws.
Trademark laws are not. They took the man idea and started doing it themselves after they made a big deal about it.
That's all he had to do. Like I said, some people don't know the business side of what they do. They're just talented. So yes, that's a big business bullying. But that's also negligence on his part for not knowing the complete business of what he was entering. Because he could have done it another way.
What was the other way he could have done it?
Like I said, paperwork rules along. That's how they're able to do what they do.
What do you mean?
Big business. They understand paperwork. They understand laws. So they
Right,
understand
so
loopholes. They
I'm
understand
asking you-
loopholes.
I'm asking you, what other way is it that he could have done it to take their big brand and their prints and to put on his style clothing?
He could have, like I said, trademarked his as a revamped retro fit type shit with their brand.
But he's still using their brand.
He's still using their brand, but he's trademarking his idea concept of the design.
No, because you still with that, you still have to have.
They didn't sue him for that. They sued him for using their brand.
But once he had his trademark for his design,
His
idea,
you
that's
still,
paperwork going on. And they took his idea, now he can sue back.
No, he's getting paid. That's not what I'm talking about. All I'm saying is, after they shut him down for doing it, they then took his idea.
Because he's getting paid. It's hush money. That's hush money. That's hush money.
I don't know if it's hush money, but I guess it depends how you look at it.
That's hush money. Any way you look at it, any way you want to look at it, that's hush money. We shut you down. We took your idea and we paying you. Shut up. We know what you can make off of this. That's why we have to work so hard to shut you down.
yeah, but
But if they went about it,
to get the trademark, he still would have had to get the licenses from them for the stuff that of theirs.
I said for that thing, I'm talking about the idea of the draw, the concept, his idea of how they design.
So they actually, I believe, came to him. It's not so much. I think he started his business over. Like I said, he started through the ground, started selling things out of his house. He started over. Now that he started his business over, they then came to him and asked him for his ideas.
Good. He didn't sell his ideas good enough.
After he revamped this stuff, aka redoing it without their things.
No, he was still doing it with their money, with their friends.
Oh.
Because that's what he was known for. He was known for so back in the day, they didn't do, like, you know how they had prints all over, you know, the handbags and prints all over the shoes. They didn't do that. They didn't do that to clothes back in the day. They only did it to accessories. And he used to take the prints and put them real big all over the clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when the rappers and the artists and the movie stars and all of them started purchasing because it was big. Because he was like, this is all people want. All people want is to wear the brand. You know what I'm saying? To see the name. So he basically made the clothes because back in the day they didn't do that. They did kind of like how, you know, Lacoste put the alligator on there. You don't really see the name or whatever else. You know, they didn't make a big brand until, you know, later on in the year when after he made this shit famous, really, because that's what he's known for.
Like I said, it's all about business.
And my mama just pulled up the story and read the story to me just what was that yesterday, something like that.
Because if I was him, he should have worked out a better deal. That's all it is. That's why I said it. Yes, it's big business bullying. It's also with some knowledge and knowing how you're doing some shit. So know how to stop jumping the tracks like they stop you.
Everything he has is lined up, but I just talking about the concept of how
Let's
they
say,
went about doing it because they allow him to do it.
let's say if
so
he made a
long.
better deal and he got all his stores moved back over and he's still able to use their products, but he just gives them a percentage of his income. Now you still got your name, you still got your company, you still got your business, you got your prestige. I'm saying,
He's old as fuck
they had a
now,
company,
right?
but I'm saying they can't. But I'm saying originally And you had the know-how and stuff like that. That's how big business was able to come in and shut his ass down. A lot of, just like these artists out here end up in 360 deals. They don't understand the contract.
He just, but see, that's the thing. when you have an idea a lot of the time, and you start an idea, and it's really just a person, and your idea blows up, you know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily like, okay, my idea, let me, you know what I'm saying, do this, that, and third. It was just, I'm selling this to my people. It was that. He had a business, he had people in line for his business. You know what I'm saying?
I suppose that this was a form of gambling.
This and that.
It was his return to Africa 6 years later that changed the trajectory of his life forever. During this trip, he traveled to Zaire, which is now the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and this time he wasn't there for work. He was there to see the rumble in the jungle.
You do a lot of stuff with boxing.
It didn't stop people in his neighborhood from wanting his luxury goods. Goes out of some guy's car. The inspiration that he was returning home with was much more valuable. He had the idea to start selling clothes, but he didn't exactly know where to start. This was long before the internet, and he didn't have the money to open up a storefront. So he did the only thing he could do. He started selling clothes out of his car. Now, you might be wondering who in the world would buy clothes out of some guy's car, but you have to think about the context. Back then, there were no luxury stores in public. If you wanted to go to a luxury store, you had to go downtown. And even then, it was almost a guarantee that you'd be treated poorly if you weren't white and wealthy. That was the unfortunate reality, but that didn't stop people in Dan's neighborhood from wanting these luxury goods. So if they had to buy them from Dapper Dan's car, so be it. As far as where Dan got these luxury goods, that's a different story. Although he had turned a new leaf, he still had connections from his days of hustling in the streets of New York. And so a number of the goods he was selling out of his car were actually stolen. While I'm not trying to justify this, he didn't have much of a choice.
And this
From
old man,
from
this
Harlem
is
back into
this
the luxury
is
fashion market, there were
now.
some corners that simply had to be cut.
That's crazy.
In doing so, he basically became Harlem's very own designer Robin Hood. His
So
customers
he lost
couldn't always
everything.
afford to pay full price for these products, but they didn't have to, because Dan could still make a profit without charging full price. Over time, he built up a loyal clientele and started making enough money that he didn't have to sell stolen goods anymore. What's more impressive is that in a matter of years, he had completely reinvented himself. He went from being Dapper Dan, the kid known for selling drugs and gambling, to being Dapper Dan, the neighborhood entrepreneur that everyone went to buy the freshest clothing. After a few years of selling clothes out of his car, he finally saved up enough money to open his own boutique, and that's exactly what he did. In 1982, he officially opened Dapper Dan's boutique on 125th Street between Madison and Fifth Avenue, about 60 or so blocks north of the world-renowned luxury stores on Fifth Avenue. At first, he mostly sold fur coats. His intention was to cater to big spenders with an affinity for extravagance, which often included rappers, professional athletes, and even some big-time drug dealers. In fact, that's part of the reason that his store was open 24/7. It allowed people to come and go in the middle of the night without drawing too much attention. He kept this up for a while, and he probably would have continued to do so, but then everything changed. One day, a customer of his came into the store looking to buy a fur coat, and he brought his girlfriend along with him. As soon as she entered the store, all of the other customers forgot about the fur coats and started gawking at her Louis Vuitton handbag. Truth be told, there was nothing all that special about it. It was covered with Louis Vuitton's iconic monogram pattern, which to Dan was little more than a status symbol. But isn't that what his customers wanted in the first place? That's when it hit him. If people were going that crazy for a handbag covered in this monogram, what I will say is that despite being outcast from the corporate side of fashion, Dapper Dan retained legendary status in both hip-hop and streetwear. Even though it meant that he was back in business. Throughout this new chapter, one of Dan's most loyal clients was Floyd Mayweather. Now, I don't exactly know what to make of this, but I do just want to pause and acknowledge that Dapper Dan's career is strangely intertwined with the world of boxing. It was during his trip to see Muhammad Ali's rumble in the jungle that he stumbled upon a talented African tailor who inspired him to pursue fashion. Then the brawl between Mike Tyson and Mitch Green is what ultimately got his store shut down. And now it was Floyd Mayweather sticking by his side as he worked to rise up from the ashes. Again, not sure what to make of that, but it's just something that I noticed. Anyways, working with Floyd definitely helped rekindle some of the spark that Dan had lost, but even then, it wasn't quite like the old days. What I will say is that despite being outcast from the corporate side of fashion, Dapper Dan retained legendary status in both hip-hop and streetwear. Even throughout the early 2000s, which was roughly a decade after closing his store, his name was regularly referenced in rap songs, including ones by Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, and Tyler the Creator, just to name a few. In addition to that, we continued seeing designers reference the aesthetic that he created, whether they wanted to admit to it or not. Most notably, it was in 2017 that Gucci director Alessandro Michele included this look in Gucci's 2018 Cruise collection.
That's nice.
Fans instantly lashed out, saying that this was a rip-off of the jacket that Dapper Dan had made for Diane Dixon. And, well, the pictures speak for themselves. Dapper Dan's jacket had been made with the Louis Vuitton monogram, not the Gucci monogram. But other than that, they're basically identical. And the main reason that everyone was so mad is because brands like Gucci were the ones that came after Dapper Dan. And now there they were, years later, blatantly copying him. On a deeper level, many consider this to be cultural appropriation. After returning from Africa, Dapper Dan famously claimed that he was on a mission to Africanize European fashion. And many people looked at this as a European fashion house trying to undo that. In response to all of this backlash, Gucci posted a picture of the jacket on Instagram, and in the caption, they explicitly stated that their intention was to pay homage to Dapper Dan. For some, this was too little too late, but according to a report by the New York Times, Alessandro had tried reaching out to Dapper Dan for a collaboration, but never heard back. Whether or not that's true, I don't know, but what I do know is this. Just months after this whole controversy, Dapper Dan and Gucci announced that they'd be forging a formal partnership, one through which Gucci would help Dan reopen his iconic Harlem boutique, paired with the release of his very own Gucci capsule collection. Again, people criticized the move, saying that this never would have happened if Gucci hadn't been called out for copying his work. But whatever the case may be, I don't think that detracts at all from how significant this was for Dapper Dan. Just to recap, he'd grown up incredibly poor, and because of this, turned to a life of crime. After a series of twists and turns, he realized his desire to pursue a career in fashion, and did so by selling clothes out of his car. Once he had saved up enough money to open his own boutique, and after uncovering an intense demand for customized luxury products, he became a local legend.
That's crazy. That's crazy. They took that nigga out. So what about the situation with Carrie Hilson? Because they said she disappeared off the scene from some bullying. How y'all feel about that?
Who said that?
A lot of people say that. You pull up a YouTube. This was a while ago. Carrie Hilson was real hot for a minute, wasn't she? She was real hot. She was hot on the scene, and then she just disappeared. She had a beef with it. See her? Or it wasn't the fact that she had a beef, it was, I guess, a statement that she made. It was a statement that she made, I guess,
Remember college?
having to do with something that she did in the business industry and not getting recognition about it, I believe, something like that.
Yeah, I think that's what Beyonce's something she wrote for Beyonce.
Oh, Beyonce.
You feel that you have to listen. And when you buck, they buck harder and they make threats. And those threats are huge ones. And you know what I mean? You don't feel like you have a choice. I really didn't feel like I had a choice.
Okay, so that was Carrie Hilson basically revealing that she was forced to diss Beyonce, a choice that literally cost her her entire career. But how exactly did Beyonce make sure that Carrie never rose again? Trust me, you never want to cross me and her.
That's crazy. So, y'all heard Carrie Hilson what she said. She said she felt like she didn't have a choice. So, what form of bullying was that? I want to know, like, what was said. I want to know what threats were made, because she said they threatened her, like, she said they were huge threats.
Like Barkley said, bitch, we'll blackball your ass.
You forgot who the hell she
Beyonce.
is and who the hell her man is.
And then
Well, according to Carrie,
They
the
are-
song was
they are
about
in the
everybody
They are in the
down. and didn't want to
She
see
got
her
burned out
succeed.
anyway.
And she said that she was not going to call their names because she felt she addressed it. However, regardless of what she said, followers still said that Carrie was definitely shading Beyonce. In fact, in 2011, the beef reached newer heights when Carrie allegedly refused to hold an issue of Juicy magazine after noticing Beyonce and Jay-Z were on the cover. She was just like,
"Put on the magazine. Just shout out Juicy Mag."
Let's just say that the Beehive also did not let Carrie rest, especially after that shade. She was
Oh wow. Oh yeah, that's all I know is bullying on the whole level. But that shit been going on. That shit been going on in the music industry since the day anyway. They've been bullying in that bitch since forever, from sexual bullying to physical, mental, everything. They don't care.
wouldn't let her
Blackmail.
as a result. Carrie did not release a single song for years because the backlash from Beyonce's fans forced her to step out of the limelight. Later, Carrie also really fought back tears when she opened up about her hiatus during an interview with psychic medium Reginald Lewis on a segment for Steve Harvey's Steve Daytime Show.
It is kind of a comeback.
Yeah.
It is kind of a comeback. Because I hit rock bottom a few times.
You had to. Yeah, you had to. Definitely.
And I'm crawling back to walking in the purpose.
And I know you may want to say, but it's not Beyonce's fault that Carrie hit rock bottom, that it's her fans that keep dragging her. But the thing is, Beyonce saw what was happening and kept quiet. She had an option of telling her fans to leave Carrie alone or try to make up, but she didn't. Plus, there have also been allegations that behind the scenes, Beyonce and Jay-Z sabotaged Carrie's career.
Beyonce and Jay-Z will do anything to destroy anyone who speaks out against them. Okay, I get the threats, but you have to remember one thing.
Ooh.
I know your deepest secrets. I know so much about you and what you've done.
That's crazy.
I know so much.
Is he still alive?
On how you get
Don't worry, it's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time.
I'm sorry.
It's all time. It's all time.
I'm sorry. All I know, that's crazy. Yo. That's crazy. Yo.
This shit didn't get taken out.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm
Affected
sorry.
her career. In an interview on Out Loud with Buddy Jordan, she took the time to clear the air and suggested she had been pressured into putting out the song and that she did not have any problems with me.
No one could ever compare to Beyonce. Let's just say the name that we're discussing. No one could compare. No one will. For a very, very, very long time, that was never my.
What song are we talking about here?
However,
It was
I
framed
don't
that
know
way.
what song, because I don't even know.
it was absolutely framed that way. It was written that way. Was not my lyrics. Was not my writing.
So you had to be in the penalty.
Was not my doing.
According to Carrie, at the time, she really struggled with whether or not she could speak out and expose the ones who were forcing her to diss Beyonce.
And then I thought, like, do I tell the truth? Do I expose them early in my career? I'm super young, super new. This is my first album. I'm so excited. It just soiled my whole dream.
She also went on to say that if she could turn back the hands of time, she would try and handle her career in another way. But now she's finally free to be who she wants.
And now I'm finally able to, I'm kind of free from those characters, and I'm able to control a lot more of my image, my perception, my character. It's me. It's really me now.
In April 2021, Beyonce and Carrie also appeared to have squashed the beef, with Carrie saying in an interview.
See, she actually has introduced herself. It was a gracious moment. I appreciated it. I feel like she understood what had happened, what had transpired, and there was a bit of healing in that moment when we met. And I think I take her as a very intuitive kind of So
She
as
sabotaged
a
your
line.
ass.
Carrie even said that it would be great to one day
I
collaborate
tell you,
with Beyonce.
don't do it again, bitch. I wonder what she said in your ear, girl.
Look,
If she were, but yeah, I do feel like she understood
that's
what that was all about. So yeah, she's amazing. I've always felt
She's amazing.
that's the truth of the matter, but no one will believe that.
Let's just say that
I'm
the
glad
Beehive was
you
kind of
know
a Carrie because she was trending after fans learned that she was honored at the 2022 Black Music Honors for the Music and Songwriter Icon Award, and the comments were super hard.
Okay.
It's 2023 now, and it looks like a lot of people are still not over it. And only time will tell whether Carrie will ever bounce back. But let me know your thoughts on how
Because
Beyonce.
I was bullying. Because I had
She was trending after fans learned that she was honored at the 2022 Black Music Honors for the Music and Songwriter Icon Award, and the comment.
Bullying.
Straight bullying.
Celebrities get it too.
Yo,
Celebrities get it too.
the comments. Man, these comments, bro. Comments will take them up to account. Comments have called people to commit suicide. Comments have ruined careers. Comments have, and it's so crazy because people don't have the mindset to just be like, I'm gonna just put it down.
They gotta hit the
That's crazy. The fact that it ain't even the fact.
viral.
It ain't even the fact of them. I'm talking about the people that's watching it.
That's watching it.
I'm talking about people that's watching. I'm talking about the people that's receiving it. Instead of you just putting your phone down and ignoring the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Surviving. You know, because people really have killed themselves over comments. Like, it's crazy.
You know, 80s video. It's nice.
Like, hold up. See, it's like this last comment, it's blowing me. I thought she passed until I seen this video. Like,
yeah, that's wild.
that's crazy.
You thought she passed.
Like, that's crazy.
So she put
I don't even know how.
she died.
I don't even know how I would feel reading that shit. Like, damn, you thought I died, nigga? That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Who died? Like, no music, I died.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
Like, you didn't even see no motherfucking memes, no pictures up, no nothing on me on my internet, nothing. When? Since when? What year? What year did you see my face go up? That shit's crazy.
You died today.
That's crazy.
Earlier than one.
That's crazy.
I just figured you died today. When I saw this video, I was like, oh, she must have died. I'm like, whoa. That's what I'm saying. That's what she thought. That's not what I thought.
That's fucked up. He looked at me and was like, damn, she's still alive. Like, that's crazy. I can't do it. And it's so crazy because a lot of comments be funny as fuck.
That's why people hit the send button.
A lot of comments be funny as fuck.
That's exactly why people
So
hit the
is
send
it
button.
like, okay, so is it just as bad as the people that laugh at the comments?
Yep.
That's all I'm saying.
Damn straight.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't know about that. That's why I try to stay out of the comments. I try to stay out of the comments because they be the funniest shit ever, especially when it's a dumb video that you watch. But sometimes you don't even realize how serious the video is. But what I don't realize is how people be being beat on the street, in fights, being robbed, whatever is going on, and the motherfucker will pull their phone out instead of calling for help. Now that and the memes about it, they making memes about it, so they know that it's a serious thing and they don't give a fuck. So it's out. That's just it's crazy. It's crazy. That I can't help you. I can't call the police. But you know what's so crazy? Another thing is sometimes it be the police. So what can you do in that situation? Pull out your phone. Cause somebody gonna need some evidence. In that situation, that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? But in any other situation,
Sorry to say.
where it be some other shit going on, like somebody being jumped, or gang fights, or a group of people fighting, or somebody, some crazy going on.
Oh, we gotta.
Why not help?
I hope these new age kids, they might need to, but I hope they don't take Malcolm X in the wrong context, because these police gonna be into some shit. These police gonna be into some shit.
They need to teach them they need to teach them gun safety in school. That's what they need to teach them. Y'all wanna take out economics and the basic?
Economics.
Yeah, economics. When the last time you said, when was the last time your child took economics class?
I don't remember taking economic classes.
Hmm?
I don't remember taking economic
Exactly.
classes.
How far is that?
Money on kind of this time.
Huh?
We talk about money, business, structure, all the time.
I mean, yeah, I took it, but it's not prevalent. I don't know. I haven't seen
Call
it.
9978.
Yeah, I take it.
9978.
It'd be like
On this
that.
one.
Like a try to sign social studies for basic shit. I don't know what's going on these days in school, and I'm trying to figure that out now, especially when I was in high school, because I was able to kind of control all of the
Yo, Juice, what's that in?
middle school years, but now it's like high school is like, it's a little different. You gotta kind of like stay focused and stay in their face, and you know what I'm saying? Try to figure out what's going on. There was a lot moving at one time.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up a little bit. Thanks for joining us tonight on 2 cents on the dollar. It's your boy Bungie Bonds.
He said, "Get the cow."
I'm a bully.
He is.
Okay,
He is.
7P, and we out.
He's a verbal bully.
A verbal bully. Bullying is serious. They do have a bullying hotline, y'all. Y'all need to find it. Post it in the comments.
I need to post it in the comments.
Mm-hmm. People read the comments. Exactly. See, exactly. I'm comfortable. Because I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, see y'all next week. 2 cents on the dollar.
Yeah, take that off.
Special TV.